Hello and welcome to Family History with Chris. I am Chris. Thank you for joining me today. I'd like to talk about our trip last night. We went and had a temple trip. I did get to take 4 names, but we I was baptized for 11. So it was a good night. I think our group we did about 40 names. Um, and one of the people uh, who we took was one of our new converts. So it's like his first time, and he baptized me, and so I helped him through the process there, and then I baptized him, and that was pretty neat. Also, we had a lady from Virginia join us, and that was neat too. It was like she was when we went in, she was sitting in the corner. She was just sitting there, so no one knew who she was or whatnot. And uh, but when it was time to go, she got up. It's like, so I asked, "Are you doing baptisms also?" She's like, "I have been waiting for a long time," and so like it seems like she was. I don't know how long she was waiting, but they thought she was a part of our group. It's like, come on in. And I also did baptisms for her. I think she had about 10 names. On average, everybody was doing about 10 names. So then there was another group, which was pretty neat. Uh, they had family from Utah come in, uh, and this is at the Lubbock Temple. So they have a baby blessing on Sunday. So they thought, well, tonight or last night they would go do baptisms. So that was really neat. I got to help record the names and things, and the people who were coming through, it was pretty cool. I mean, like mostly from Europe. We had Denmark, Germany, Sweden. We had some from Mexico and um, and the United States, but the work is going forward, and it's really great. I did feel the spirit there and knew that that's that is the Lord's work. So I wanted to get into this my contributions. 32. Okay, it's a little more than what uh, what I had last time by one. That's okay. We'll continue on. There, I had. Uh, so here's a story. Let me pull this up because I don't think we're all right. We had a a convert. Nope, nope, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, our new convert, Brother Beauvais. He was working with this inactive member, and she wanted her father to be baptized. David Charles Wood. He was born in Missouri, uh, died in Wyoming, and he's only lived about 40 years. So uh, wanted him to be baptized for him. So we were working on getting the name. Well, in that process, I was able to get Charles, or yeah, Brother Beauvais' family search started. However, the best way to, if you want your records done for someone else, is to get on Family Search yourself. Request the records, and then you can pass it along. So I put in a request. We got we got to the point where it's like we finally found him, and so we sent in a request to get it done. Uh, I haven't heard anything. So, like, as I went to the temple, I went and talked to him and asked them, "Is there anything we could do?" It's like, "Well, the best thing to do," and I was told this earlier as I was driving. Um, it's like, as I was talking to myself, it's like the best thing you can do is have her get a family search and then request a name for herself. And then when I was in the temple and I asked, those exact words came out of the person's mouth. So it's like, uh-huh. So we're gonna work on it. We have some time. And Brother Beauvais said, "Yeah, we've got time. We can the next time around we can get that done." So this week I think we have the sister missionaries going out to uh, meet with her and see what we can do to get her set up, so we can get that work done for her father. Uh, pretty, I'm happy for that work, um, and let's see, it was overall it was a good experience. So I'm going to be taking those names. Well, tell you what, let's take a look, see who, see if we can find them, because I want to just share the information. It's kind of fun. Get started. Okay, this is pretty neat. Um, okay, so recently viewed, I was trying to work with Martha Ashcroft. David Wood was the person that we were trying to do. Um, so I mean, she has more information. So we'll, but you know, like the story was that he died in a river in Wyoming, and they never found the body. So no one knows what happened. Okay, so that's not what I want. I want. Hmm. Let's take a look at my contributions. John, Matthew, Frederick. Okay, these are the ones that I have done, like merged. Some just were not a match. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for either. Recent. No, that's not it. Let's look at completed. Okay, here we go. I think this is only going to share with you the ones that I took to the temple. The others from Mexico, I did not. Uh, that's interesting. Because how many have one, two, three, four, five, six? Oh, hold on. This is both uh, confirmations and baptism, or baptisms and confirmations. So we had Walter Nathaniel Erickson from Lana, was 1887. Uh, Walter, well, that's his confirmation too. Then Joel Joseph Wallace, he's from British colonial America, 1771, North Carolina. Uh, August Theodore Ramstrom, 7th of January, 1883. Västerfarnebo, Västmanland, Sweden. So if I'm going through this and I'm saying I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm trying to say them the best way I think they are supposed to be said. Then Rasmus Hansen. There's another one. I don't remember where he was from, but it doesn't say either. So I'm wondering if we can take a look. Okay, check this out. Yep, we can see how he's related. Second cousin, 3 times removed. So he's on my dad's side through my grandma. That makes sense. For Jan Jacobson, and Britta Larson. Okay, cool. Second cousin, 3 times removed. And usually when it spits out the names, there's usually a relationship. So that's kind of neat. Joel Joseph Wallace. Let's take a look at him. Oh yes, right here. My 5th great granduncle. Cool. On my dad's side, of course. So we got Through the Louders, Zilpha Bullard, and then Rachel Wallace. So it goes back to Thomas John Wallace and Rebecca Milligan. And then over to Joel Wallace. So Rachel and Joel were brother and sister. That's neat. Back in British colonial America, Theodore Rundstrom. He's back in Sweden. Second cousin, 3 times removed. So there's Carl Eric Rundstrom. Down the line. My dad's side. And then Rasmus Hansen. Let's see if there's any information on him. Birth is April 1876. He's deceased. Okay, if he's not... Okay, so there's Hans Hansen and Mate Marie Peterson. Lars Hansen, Rasmus Hansen. So as I'm going through this, if any of you see any names that you're related to, there you go. First cousin, 4 times removed. Sweet. I kind of like those. Okay. Okay. So here's what else I'm going to do. I have a couple pictures. Okay, so here's a picture I wanted to share with you. This is afterwards. This is Brother Beauvais, and then his first time, so that's great. And then this is Brother. It's like a first name. I forget. I keep on forgetting. I don't know why, but he's his family's up in Kaysville, so he's working down here. He was working in the oil fields. But anyway, we had a few others, but I caught them afterwards. Um, good group. He did about 8 names. He did about 10, 11 names. I did 11 names. So, okay, let me show you something else. See, not that one. Let's go here. And look who I caught. So this is, you don't know? There's Herbie, the love bug. So here's my story. As I was going through Seminole, uh, I saw the Dukes of Hazzard Charger off to the left. I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" But then I kept on driving, and then this is in Seagraves. And when I was driving past this, right here next to Herbie was the Mystery Machine with the whole gang inside, and it was so cool. I was like, "Oh, that's so exciting!" So, like, as I was driving back, it's like, you know, if they're still there, I will have to take a picture. Well, unfortunately, it appears that they had another mystery on their hands. So I only got a picture of Herbie. Hopefully someday if I see that again, uh, I'm gonna go take a picture because it's just cool. So lessons learned: if you see something cool or anything cool happens, take a picture or record it. Uh, it's just then you can show it off. It's like, haha, look who I saw. Anyway, uh, that's all I have for you. And uh, I'm thankful for the opportunity to go to the temple, and I do believe that we should all go as much as possible. The spirit is there, and is it, it, it is it's better than going to church. I mean, I love going to church and taking the sacrament and stuff, but going to the temple is just is the best. So, helping ancestors and helping others is what it's about. So, with that, I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.